Okay, so at this time in this video series, I'm going to be showing you to design design your form. And then don't forget that we have downloaded the plugin we are going to be using, and the name of the plugin is Formidable. So let's just go to the back end of our website and click on Formidable. So we'll click on Formidable, and then we are going to create a new form from the scratch. So add new, click on add new. Once you open Formidable, click on add new. So click on blank form, and then the form name, let's just say ice, because we are using the advert for Rolex ice. So let's click on create. Let's click on create. So this is how the icon, for Formidable plugin looks like. So we are going to be adding all of the things needed for us to design our form to this particular portion of the tab that we have here. So let's start with the name. I've carried name twice. So let's start with name. Let me delete that. So confirm delete. After name, let's go to email. You also want to have email in your form so that you can collect your customer's email address. Email address. Don't have time for all these. Okay, let me delete it and re-add it so that I'll put it where I'm supposed to put it. Now I want to put it directly underneath, so this is what I'm looking for. So I'll just put it there like that. Email. So to add our numbers, our telephone number, we are going to be using test instead of telephone number. Just use test. When you are designing your own, please use test. So we are going to use test for that. So let me just format all of those. So let's say please fill in your name. You can see I already have some things done before. So let's say this should be required. Now the meaning of required is that if they didn't fill their name, the form will not submit. So we don't necessarily need their email for this purpose, so we are not going to be asking them to compulsorily fill it, so it will not be unrequired. So let's say enter your email address here. So for this one, let's say please, or your fill, okay, let me use capital or true, fill in your first active phone number. So let me copy that, and then let's make it required. Now the reason why we need to make it required is so that we can call them once we receive their order details. So let's duplicate this. Now the reason why I'm duplicating it is because I want to collect second active phone number for those that have, and for those that do not have, they don't have to fill it, and that is why I won't be making it a required thing. I won't be making it a required thing. You can see that the second has been shifted to the first. So let me just readjust and realign it. Okay, so that's that for that. So go back to add feed. Put check boxes. So put check boxes under this one. So and then let's put here, let's put select your desired product quality. So, and then I'm going to set it as required because I need them to tell me the exact thing they want. So now the watch we are selling is just gold, so we are just going to be putting gold here, gold. But in case it is gold and silver, so you put gold here and then you put silver here. Do you get it? You put gold and then you put silver. Okay, so in case you are having two colors, so you just select gold and then you select silver, and then you can put an option for them to choose one gold and one silver. So like that. So I'm going to also again duplicate this. Let me duplicate this again. So once I duplicate it, I'm going to change this guy to select your product quantity. So I'm going to change this quality, I'm going to change it to quantity. So once I change that to quantity, I'm also going to set it as required. Now this is what I'm now going to do. I'm now going to tell them the price of my watch. So I can say one sleek design watch. You know, we were saying that the watch is a sleek design watch, plus one free bracelet gift for the price 25,000. So if I want to set to, for let's say 45,000, I'll also edit that and say 2 here, and then I'll also say 2 here, and then I'll tell them the price for 2, which is 45,000. If I want an option for them to select 3 products, so I'll just say, I'll paste it here, I'll say okay, this is 65,000. If that's the price I want to sell it, I just say 3 here, and then I'll click on here and say 3. As you can see, it has also been edited like that. I'm also going to tell them to be required. That's that. So let's go back to add feed. Another thing that is needed is the address. So to do that, we're also going to be taking the test. We're going to be taking the test icon, and then we are going to look for a way to drop it inside this place so that it's not above. Okay, so I've dropped it. So I'm also going to edit this. I'm going to ask them to please fill in your exact delivery address. So I can ask them to include what did I press now? I can ask them to include the house number, street, and city. So that would have indicated to them that they are not just to tell me I'm in Benin, I'm in Abuja. No, I don't want that. I want them to give me the specific location where they are. I'm also going to set it as required. So the last thing I want to also add on this form is their desired day for delivery. I can also use this to do that. I'll just come here, I'll duplicate this slide. I'm really sorry, I'm having a lot of messages even as I'm doing this. So I'll just duplicate this slide, and then here it's going to be like that. I'll duplicate it, then I'm going to edit this to what I want. So I'll say okay, when do you want us to deliver? So here I'm now going to say today. So that means if they want it today. Here I'm going to say tomorrow, and then the third icon I'm going to say the day after tomorrow. So that's almost all. In fact, that's everything I need for the purpose of this. So once I'm done, I'll click on update. Once I'm done, I'll click on update. So once that is done, my form is going to be updated, and then I will now do something. I'll go to settings, and under setting I'm going to copy the code for my form, which is the embed shortcode. I'll come here, I'll click on this, then I'll click on right click and click on copy. So once I click on copy, I'll go back to Elementor. Where I want the form to appear. So I'll go back to where I want the form to appear, which is here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search. So let me totally delete this so that I can show you how to add it from beginning. So I'm going to go here, then I'm going to type in shortcode. So once I type in shortcode, I'm going to carry this. I'm going to left click on it and then drag it down here. So when I come to this place, I'll paste the code I've copied, and then you will see soon that my form will appear on my website. That's that. So I'm going to click on update. Now one thing that is left is that I have to redirect this particular submit icon to my email address, such that once anybody make an order on my website and click on this submit button, I will get a notification. So to do that, I'm going to come to actions and notification. I'm going to select on send email, and here I'm going to click. So when I click there, it's going to ask me to supply my admin email. So I'm going to type in my admin email here, and then I'm going to type in my admin email here, and I'm going to type my admin email here and my admin email here. Then I will type another mail here. So this thing will now be sending emails. It will be sending emails. So let me just do that. Okay, I've added the mails I want to add. Now just take note that this from an action email is the same, while this to email is different. So once you do it like this, just click on update. Now the last thing to do on this form is to enter the redirect page. Now to do that, let's go back to general, and then you are going to come to on submit. What message should it show to people on submission? So the show message, that's not what we want. We want it to redirect them to a URL. So you know that in the beginning of this video I was talking to you about the fact that your thank you page. I was talking to you about your thank you page. How that your website should have two pages majorly, which is the sales page and the thank you page. So the thank you page that you have created is what you are going to be putting here. So I'm going to create a thank you page now for this website and put the URL here. So I've created this thank you page, even though I have not edited it to my thank you page, but I need to show you the URL. So I'll just copy the URL here. I'll take the URL back to Formidable, and then I'm going to input it here. So once that is done, that form will be redirected to that thank you page once anybody submit an action on it. So let's try and see what we are doing to know if they are actually working. So to do that, we're going to go back to the front. This thing is still loading. We're going to go back to the front page of our website. I mean, to the front end of our website by clicking on this home button. So once we do that, we're going to scroll down. Scroll down. Okay, our page is ready. We're going to scroll down to where we have the form. Okay, this is where we have the form. So let's just fill in the form. This is my email. All of those guys are not necessary, but you can put it there. So I'm going to select what I want, and then I'm going to select this, and then I want it to be delivered today. So I'm going to click on submit. So let's look at it. Now you can see that it was redirected to this thank you page, which I'm still going to edit. So immediately that is done, the email that was subscribe, that was added to this particular form will receive a mail notification. It will receive a mail notification just like the one on my phone. I receive mails notification like this. I don't know if you can see it, but these are mails notification that I've received from customers today. So it will receive a mail notification, and then I will call him to confirm the order that he made on my website. So that's that about it. So I just received another call from one of the customers that saw the product I'm pushing presently, and then she wants to buy. So I'm happy. Now. So that's that about it. So the last video I'm going to record is going to be on how to input your fear of missing out to your sales page, so that you can raise attention. Thank you. See you in the next video.